Morning. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday, and it's been a rough couple of weeks. Even the last couple days I found hard. And I came to the table with a new understanding of acceptance of where I'm at, that this is part of my journey. And it doesn't matter what you're going through. There are going to be good days and bad days and easy days and hard days. So today I want to ask you, what kind of gift do you give yourself? Sit with that for a second. It's not a material present, but when things are not working out optimally, the way we want them to be, when we had different expectations for ourselves at a certain point in time, there tends to come a lot of judgment that comes with that, right? Judgment of, I could list them all, but let's just name a few. Some of the judgments that come with, not being good enough and not being on plan and not being on schedule and, not being able to fulfill your commitments and all of these things, these words, these are judgments that you're placing on yourself. And perhaps you're the type of person that completely believes that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. And maybe you're not believing that deep inside, or maybe deep inside you believe that, but not on the surface when the days are hard. And I want to remind you today to give yourself a gift. And that gift is practicing non-judgment. That gift is following your intuition. That gift is being so nice to yourself and choosing kinder words. We're used to the hustle and the bustle and the grind, and your body, your mind, your soul is telling you a different story. It's not in alignment for you right here, right now in this chapter. And that's okay, right? This is where practicing non-judgment comes in. This is where completely accepting that it is okay for that to be the case. So what gift can you give yourself today? I mean, I know I was up at 4 early, I know. And my first and maybe the only activity I am going to do today is aquafit. I don't know yet. We'll see. I wasn't able to stay consistent with it all week. And then I got hard on myself for that. I like how it makes me feel. But when I'm barely able to lift my head up, how can I expect to help out around the household or show up for myself or even put my glasses on to read or to hop on a call? I can't do those things. When I'm in these moments, I can't do those things. And your restrictions may look different. You may not realize you have restrictions. Your restrictions may be complete exhaustion. But one of the things that we can do is choose kinder words to ourselves. We can certainly choose kinder words to ourselves. And we can practice non-judgment. And those are huge. Because if you could do more, you would do more, right? If you could show up as a different version of you, you would. And until you're ready to, until your physical body or whatever's unfolding in your life, until the timing is right, you can, interesting how the hiccup showed up right there. Just wanted to say that. Have you guys been aware of non-verbal cues that show up in your life when you say things? It's a message for you to pause and to think things through as to what's being said. So, being kinder to yourself, choosing different words, being non-judgmental, all of these things are going to help you grow. They're going to help you figure out where you're at. It's going to help you with acceptance, and it's going to help you take it to that next step when you can, because we're all at different stages and phases. I can tell you anybody with a chronic illness has a completely different story than I do, but I am learning so much from them, right? It's adaptability. It's adaptability is what it boils down to. And it's not typically, what my lives are about, but it's what I'm feeling called to talk about these days. Your journey's not easy. Whether your journey is parallel to mine, similar to mine, completely opposite than mine, nobody said this was going to be easy. So how can we make this easier? And practicing non-judgment is one way. Using kind and caring words is another. And the third point I want to share with you is meeting yourself where you're at, which means if you think it might be a good day, don't overdo it. Don't overcommit. Ease into things and see how it unfolds for you, because anything can change at any time, just like that. And I know we're living in a society where we're looking for hope, but that hope's got to start with you. You have to be the one to give yourself permission to get there. All right, guys, I am off to Aquafit. I feel good about going today. The good news is I haven't had much of an appetite, so it's not like I have a lot of extra to burn off, but I definitely am one of those people. How do you go from being a personal trainer, working out 20 plus times a week with my clients, to barely being able to make a low impact Aquafit class 3 times a week? That's hard. And that's just a part of my story. So I invite you to follow along to learn more. The one thing I promise you is it's not boring. That I promise you. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Don't forget, you can pop into the link in my bio, go to the YouTube page and check out any of these other lives, or just follow along. That is great too. And I will see you all after I've burnt a little bit of energy and moved my body.